Takedown Tribe, it is Takedown Tuesday, and when we were thinking about what to do for this week's challenge, we wanted to come up with something that you don't see done too often, and something that would be pretty exciting and different for us, and somehow that landed us on breakfast pastries.
You don't have a better bad idea than this?
Now we've got everything from croissants to Danish to donuts. Now I think that all of these baked goods come out to somewhere around 17 pounds of extremely carby calories, so I'm not really quite sure how far we're gonna get into this today, but I guess we're all just gonna have to find that out together.
Excuse me, I've seen you eat.
Yeah, but I am oddly excited about this menu, so we'll give it our best shot and see how far we can get.
Let's do it. I'm thinking we get some of this out of the way and start out with the chocolate croissants.
Excellent.
Okay, let's do it. Look pretty awesome. Not bad.
All right, and we are into the morning desserts, breakfast pastries, whatever you want to call them. And this was actually our first time having quite a few of these items on the channel.
Yeah. Now, if you're wondering where things like waffles, pancakes, cereal, and muffins are, those will all get their own videos, but today was all about the pastries. Now, the only debatable item here being the donut, but we know it's you guys' favorite, so we brought a couple anyways.
There's a hair on mine.
Oh. A little inconsiderate of me not to ask if you wanted to finish it and just continuing on.
Well, if it's on the table at the start, it's gotta get eaten for it to be a win, so
I hope that hair was one of ours. I'm just really hoping that. But I'm thinking that we maybe take down another thing in this area, which we've got these spinach and ricotta puff pastries that sound pretty good. Those chocolate croissants were awesome though. If there was any less chocolate in them, I probably would have been a little upset, but it was just enough.
I always go to complain about the amount of chocolate in a chocolate croissant, but then I do realize it's quite balanced.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's keep going. Pretty good.
All right. Oh yeah.
Now, a lot of you are probably wondering where all of these breakfast pastries are from, and it is a mix of the BJ's Wholesale Bakery and the Walmart Bakery, which is where these are from.
I love these things. They're so good. There are such few savory foods that we actually like to have on our cheat days or in our challenges, and these are always welcome.
Those things are awesome. We've had them once before. I can't remember. I feel like it was in our clearance challenge. But I for some reason, I can't remember.
I can't either.
Maybe one of you will remember and can let us know. But there's so much cheese in there. It was so creamy, and they just went down. Loved them. Something I'm actually very curious about on this menu is the guava and cheese pastry.
That's this one, right? They kind of look the same.
Yeah, do you want to give those a shot?
Yeah, I'm totally down.
Cool.
I don't think I've ever had a guava and cheese puff pastry. All right, let's find out how it is. Ooh, it looks pretty good. Let's find out.
Ooh.
I love that.
These things totally exceeded my expectations. I absolutely love them. I'm actually really surprised we didn't high-five them. Yeah, they totally deserved a high-five. I did not expect them to be that good.
These are incredible. Let me show them the inside one more time.
Okay.
Perfect amount of filling.
Now, you guys have heard us say a couple times that we're not big fans of fruit in dessert, but in breakfast pastries, completely different story.
Do you want to finish these up? No.
Now, here is the one problem with shopping from the BJ's Bakery, which is their weight and calories are completely inaccurate, unlike Walmart's bakery, who tends to be quite accurate. But here, these guava pockets were supposed to be 71 grams each. We weighed a few out, and we didn't have one that was lighter than 88 grams.
This is getting messy. We're going to be cleaning puff pastry out of this room for the next week. I guarantee it. Wow, those were phenomenal. If we're rating these things, I would probably go with like a 3.5 stars for the chocolate croissant, a 4 stars for that spinach ricotta, and I would go straight 5 stars for that guava and cheese pastry. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
But seeing I love that so much, I'm thinking that we stick in the vein of cheese and have cheese Danish.
Okay.
Cheese Danish was our favorite growing up. We used to eat it every single Christmas, and so I'm looking forward to having that again.
And in that clearance food challenge that I had just mentioned, we failed and we did not get to eat the cheese Danish that we had.
That's true.
And I have been wanting some ever since. Let's do it.
Okay. All right, here it is. Been a while. Oh, I love a cheese Danish. Let's crush it.
I certainly did love them, much like most things on this menu, but cheese Danish, in my opinion, is the best Danish. You will never change my mind on that.
Now I know I just went off about BJ's Wholesale Club being completely inaccurate with their weight in calories, but at the same time you get like a 6-pack of these Danish or nearly 5,000 calories worth of delicious apple turnovers for like $5, so we really can't complain.
Yeah, no, you get a lot of bang for your buck at the BJ's Wholesale Club, so it is what it is.
Those are amazing. I will always love cheese Danish. But we've only got 2 things that we only have one of, and that's a cruller and an apple fritter. Are you cool with just getting those out of the way before we move on to a bigger ticket item? Mm-hmm. All right, let's do it. Let's start with the cruller and then do the apple fritter. Okay. All right. That's a terrible cruller. What are you gonna do?
Walmart rarely does us wrong, but that cruller was the worst cruller I have ever had.
It was comically bad. I feel like they had to try to make it as bad as they did.
Let's see how the apple fritter is.
All right, yeah. It didn't even break apart. All right. That was pretty good.
All right, Walmart Bakery may have absolutely bombed on the cruller, but they nailed this apple fritter. I would definitely anticipate seeing these on the channel again.
That was exceptional.
Yeah. Like I already said, the cruller, terrible. The apple fritter, actually extremely good. And they had a lot of cinnamon in there.
I'm blown away.
Yeah, and it was nice to take a break from all the puff pastry that we started out with. But I say we stick in the vein of apple and go back to puff pastry because we have these apple turnovers that look so amazing. They may have been the item that triggered this whole thing.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, okay, let's try them. These are hefty.
Yeah. I'm gonna show you this thing full first, because these things are huge.
Show them the layers.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
show them the folds.
Folds. Figured you'd see that in the inside.
Ooh.
All right. These things are heavy. Okay. Yes. Absolutely.
Now, when you do food challenges, people love to make suggestions and recommendations on challenges that you should do, and we have an extremely long list. But every once in a while, you'll go shopping for a challenge, and your eyes will catch something, and the plan completely changes, and that's what happened here.
Something I don't think we mentioned in the video was that these apple turnovers were like over a quarter pound each. I think the box of 8 of them was just about 2.5 pounds. It's insane.
Would you like to make the mistake of moving on from these and trying the maple pecan one?
They definitely are the biggest and heaviest thing we have here. It'd probably be smarter to move to keep moving through them. But I'm thinking we try the maple pecan thing because I've been wanting to try it. And I think now's the time to try it.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Let's go move this.
These things are so sticky.
Those are awesome, by the way. I know that I had mentioned the Walmart bakery earlier, letting us down with the crullers, but a lot of this stuff is actually from the BJ's Wholesale Bakery. Like this stuff, the things we're about to eat.
Yeah,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, well, let's show them this maple pecan thing and give it a shot.
All right.
Whoa. That's a lot of maple. I like that.
Flavor-wise, these things were awesome, but they were a bit tough to eat. Yeah, there was so much maple syrup in them. I think that maybe when they baked them, it was like weighing down the dough and made it really tough. That filling is so good. You're gonna hear me say later that it kind of reminded me of a pecan pie, and you guys know how much we love pecan pie.
These are so sticky. Yeah, they are.
Sticky and messy. Now, something that I never thought about with food challenges before we actually started filming them ourselves is waking up the next day extremely bloated, having to deal with the mess that you've made.
I feel like I need a shower after that. I'm going to be so sticky the rest of the night. Oh my gosh. Tell me if you have the same thought though. That kind of reminded me a little bit of a pecan pie, but with maple syrup. I absolutely loved it, but it's definitely the hardest thing to have eaten here. That was actually kind of exhausting for the jaw. I'm happy we didn't save that for the very end, because that probably would have been problematic. We probably would have been sitting here for like an hour. What do you think's next?
That's a very good point. But the maple in it did make it feel the most breakfasty out of all the items. Up next, I think we've done a lot of sweet stuff.
My heart's racing.
We do have croissants, and obviously, to pair with the croissants, we brought cream cheese.
Sorry.
We had to do it. A little bit of an ode to our 30,000 calories in 30 minutes challenge, which for some reason we thought it would be a good idea to bring croissants and cream cheese. But that's okay, because it was still a success nonetheless, but definitely not our wisest decision.
Nope.
Anyways, I'm thinking that we do that.
Croissants and cream cheese. All right. Check out this guy. Of course, we went with chive and onion cream cheese this time.
In our defense, we wanted the garlic and herb, but they were out of stock.
Yep. Bound to have someone tell us we should have cut the croissant open and put this in between it. It's just easier this way. Here it is again.
A bread with cream cheese.
It hits every time. I love it.
I don't think we've eaten one thing in this challenge yet that I haven't either said that I loved or really enjoyed.
Yeah, and that's not ending anytime soon. But you guys know, anytime for us to get cream cheese on the channel, we're gonna take it.
I'm gonna give one to him. I'm gonna cut it open. I'll make a sandwich. Look at that.
So at this point, we've obviously had cream cheese on bagels, we've had it on croissants, and probably my favorite of them all being on King's Hawaiian rolls.
Oh.
And after we did that combination, somebody commented on our next video saying that they went out, bought a pack of King's Hawaiian rolls and cream cheese, paired them together, and thought that it was absolutely amazing. And that is still one of my favorite comments to this day.
Now, we always put the cream cheese on top of the items that we're eating because it's just so much faster and easier, but for some reason, everybody wants to see us make sandwiches out of it, so I hope you enjoyed my efforts earlier.
There's a lot still left on this table.
Yeah.
And I am filling up. I won't go on about croissants and cream cheese, but I'm just gonna say, get croissants and cream cheese and you will not be disappointed. It's always good. What do you want to do next?
I will say though, if there was an egg on there, I would have been very happy. But I actually don't think we've ever had a cinnamon roll on this channel. And so I'm thinking we have to at least have a cinnamon roll before we call this thing quits. Hopefully we make it a bit further, but man, this has got to be the most carbs we've ever eaten.
Yeah, that's a pretty crazy fact though. This channel has been around for over a year, and we have managed to eat every sweet item except for a cinnamon roll.
Well, let's try it.
Today's our day.
Okay. Oh man, I tore that thing up. All right, here we go. Now we would have loved to have Cinnabon, but we don't have Cinnabons in the state of Rhode Island. I don't think there's any in the state of Rhode Island. So we went with Walmart Bakery. Hopefully they hold up. Ooh. Yes. I'm gonna give that a solid 5 stars. Excellent. That is the right amount of cinnamon.
First cinnamon roll on the channel, and we've been triggered.
Yeah, I would definitely anticipate seeing a big cinnamon roll challenge happening sooner or later on the channel. Now, we've always managed to walk by the ones at Walmart because with cinnamon rolls, they're either really good or they're really dry. And we always expected the Walmart ones to be really dry, but they weren't at all. Super moist, and the cream cheese frosting on top was exceptional.
Now, something that we definitely didn't mention was that each 4-pack of cinnamon rolls was over £1, so this was quite a hefty item and where I started feeling it.
Yeah, I think that we were starting to get pretty exhausted at this point because we brought 17 pounds worth of bready, doughy, baked goods to the game, and so when you're trying to conserve a lot of water knowing that you'll need it later in the challenge, it just became a very difficult task.
That was a lot more cinnamon roll than I had anticipated.
Wow.
But man, they did great with those.
Yeah, I'm blown away by the quality.
We've been seeing those for a while, but we've always managed to walk by them because we always thought they looked a little dry. That was not the case whatsoever. That was a great cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
What do we do next? The carbs are expanding in my stomach, and I'm starting to feel pretty full.
Yeah. Like I said, the quality of those cinnamon rolls blew me away. They had an exceptional amount of cinnamon filling. Mm-hmm. And then the cream cheese icing. I mean, you can't go wrong there. Mm-hmm. Up next, oh God.
Oh, man.
I think it's something fruity. We've got a couple more Danish. One's a strawberry and cheese triple filled Danish. Mm-hmm. Do you want to try that?
Yeah. What's the other one? Is that raspberry or cherry? I don't know. Let's do the strawberry one. We've only got 2 of them. Let's try to just push through them and see how many items we can knock off this menu.
Okay, here we go.
Nope, good. Not bad.
Oh my God. Braided Danish, stripped Danish, these being bow tie Danish. How many Danish did we need to bring to this challenge?
So many Danish. But actually, these were the same ones as the triple filled cheese Danish that we failed on in our clearance challenge. And we tried those after that challenge, and I must say they are much better than this cheese and strawberry one if you're looking to get a Danish from the Walmart bakery at any point.
I am sweating.
Yeah. Oh man.
It is very hot in here. And this has been a very ambitious amount of carbs.
Yep.
Well, I would feel really good if we could at least get a couple items, like a couple total items off the table.
Yeah, this is too much to leave behind.
Yes. I'm thinking that we could see how the donuts are. If those aren't going down, maybe we've only got 2 of these each.
Okay.
That's my plan.
Okay.
Donuts, apple turnovers.
That's a good idea. I don't think I've ever gotten acid reflux during a food challenge, and I have it right now. It's quite uncomfortable. Anyways, I'm sure donuts are not going to help that problem, but we're going to try them anyways.
All right.
To be honest, we did not want to bring donuts to the game, but we felt that we'd be ridiculed if we had a breakfast pastry challenge and didn't bring a donut.
So we didn't bring the highest quality of all donuts to the game, but we brought them nonetheless.
Ready to go?
Let's see how this happens.
Just like a donut. It's fine.
Now, we did Google whether donuts were considered pastries before filming this challenge, and apparently it is one heavily debated topic. Some people say the ingredients in the dough are similar enough. Other people say that because it's fried, not baked, that matters. Anyways, here are donuts. We went for them anyway. Now, ideally, this would have been either a strawberry sprinkle donut or a maple donut, but all the Dunkins were closed by the time that we were shopping for this challenge. Yeah, regardless, I found these to be a nice textural difference from the flakier pastries.
Woo! A pretty standard donut. Not much else to say. I don't know if the donut was a little dry. Probably not. I think it's just the current state of where I'm at in the challenge. Man, I'm hot. Okay. This is seeming like an overwhelming amount of food left. You think we should just try to take down this? I don't know whether it's cherry or raspberry again. Let me just try to take that down, seeing we've already had these.
Yes. It does still seem like a lot. But do you remember when we started this challenge? The overwhelming amount of things on this table.
Yeah.
So we're doing pretty good.
That's true.
Let's not get too down and out.
Very optimistic. Okay.
Let's at least try that.
Okay.
If it's gross, we can always hop back to that because we know they're good. That's just a lot of puff pastry. A lot of pastry.
Yeah. I am exhausted from the bread.
Yeah.
Exhausted. Okay.
It's a lot of volume, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite a lot. All right, let's just try this and not ramble for too long today. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I think it's raspberry. I think so. Who cares?
You know we're struggling when our response is, I just don't care, unlike, oh, I love it, it was great, like everything at the beginning of the challenge.
Yeah, true. But here I am now saying, I did love this. It's not a cheese Danish, but it's still really nice.
At least we know it's raspberry now. Okay. All right.
Double one down, huh?
Before I put them together, it seemed like it would probably be more manageable. And now this is seeming more unmanageable. I'm gonna try it anyways. I'll join you. Okay. Let's see if I can burp. 1 sec.
I think that feels worse.
I think so. I'm gonna go for it anyways. That didn't work.
I totally thought that was going to work for a second, but it still felt like an overwhelming amount of food.
Yeah, every once in a while you try to do little mental tricks to make it seem like less than it actually is, but I think at this point we were just too far gone. For however cold I was last week in our gelato challenge, I am equally as boiling right now. We still haven't put our AC in.
Yeah. And it was over 80 today. It was like 85 degrees. Okay. Let's finish this off.
And here we are reporting to you from the Takedown room 4 days after filming this challenge, and we have still not put that AC in.
Yeah, I think I'm writing the rule that we are not allowed to complain in our next challenge if we neglect to put that AC in.
Where am I?
Oh my god. Just think about it. Not too long ago, there was a half dozen Danish, 3 pecan maple things, 2 strawberry and cheese Danish, an apple fritter, and a cruller on that one little tray. And now it's in our bodies.
Wow.
Oh.
Martin, you want to try to polish this off? Or one of those off? I'm kind of afraid of the Danish. We've eaten so much Danish.
I know.
Oh.
That's on us. The Danish all looked great.
Yeah.
Just a few short hours ago.
Oh.
Okay.
I guess we gotta keep moving.
Yes.
I'm thinking maybe we try to polish these off. How's that sound?
I think that sounds good. I'm just trying to get some air out.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm gonna cut one of these open. Ooh. Okay. I'll show this bad boy to you guys one more time, as if you haven't seen it enough. Okay. I'm not ready to keep going. Okay, let's go. A lot of layers. That was a lot better earlier.
A lot of small sips of that. Are the only way that's going down.
Man, we look awful. Speaking of awful, a lot of people like to know about the repercussions of these things, and I think that this was one of our worst to date. The bloating and the swelling and the water weight after this one was unparalleled, and I still have some 4 days later.
Yeah, we actually posted the bloating to our Instagram story, which is at the Michelle Twins, by the way. But I guess this is what we get because we got off pretty easy after our gelato challenge.
True.
That thing took forever to eat. Just one more and we're at least on that.
So at least get this down. Okay.
Well, those faces pretty much say it all.
Yeah, consider yourself lucky that you do not have to know what you look like when you have eaten an ungodly amount of calories or in extreme discomfort just trying to see if it's possible for you to finish. But at the same time, those still did taste awesome, they just wouldn't break down.
Yeah, it's so difficult at the end of a challenge when you're no longer producing saliva and you are completely full to convince yourself to swallow this stuff.
I am so sick of pastry dough. Oh my god. I couldn't have said things better myself. Oh my god. Well, if there's one thing I'm sure of, is that it's not possible for my body to hold another like 14 ounces of food. I think that's what each of these weighs, or like about a pound or something. Oh, I feel so unwell. And I am so hot. Oh. What do you want to do? I don't have much faith that I can get either of those down. I'm debating on trying it. But I don't... Do you think that one's even more manageable for you? God, I don't know. I don't think either one are manageable, honestly, but... No, I don't either. Will I give it a shot? At least for the effort? Yeah, I'll take a bite. Okay. Well... But I will say, I think I know exactly how that's going to go. Yeah. It will be one bite. And I will immediately... Realize that it's a poor decision? Yes. Okay, you want to take a bite of that one? I think I might just take a bite of this one. On the off chance that we actually can continue on, we'll just take down our own, I guess, or something. Nope. The knife already told me. Yeah. With cutting through that bread. Oh, okay. That's not gonna be a thing. I don't think I even have the energy to show it to the camera. I'm just gonna try to eat it. That's a lot of dough. Yep. Okay, that's what the knife told me. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I'm happy I took a bite, so I can tell you all, that was excellent, but not feasible. Do you want to try this one? No. I'm gonna see how far into it I can get. Do you want to try that? No. Okay. So throw it in the water and see what happens.
Man, this is brutal. Now, we push ourselves pretty hard, so we're in rough shape at the end of most of our videos, but this one felt next level.
Yeah, well, every challenge poses its own problems, whether it's the lactose in last week's Talenti challenge, the sugar in any of our candy challenges, or just the sheer amount of expandable carbs and volume of this challenge. We're just pushing ourselves to our limits constantly, because we really are trying to become better and more capable eaters.
You going all the way? I don't know if I can, but I'm gonna try.
We can't always promise that we'll be successful in these challenges, but we can promise that we will always give 110%, which is definitely where we are at this point in the challenge, so we will leave you guys to enjoy that.
We'll call it. Okay. Well, I can know that's everything I've got. Oh, I'm done. Yep. Oh god. That was everything I had. Oh, and then some. We had to have gotten stronger from this one. Oh my god. Oh, I wish to never eat that much dough again in my life. That was a lot. Well, I'm not in this room any longer. Do you have anything else you would like to tell the wonderful community that we have here before we exit this experience? I've got nothing left. I just want to run my head under an ice cold flow of water.
and die.
That sounds very nice.
Yeah, I gave that everything I had though.
Yeah.
So I'm proud with how far we got, despite the fact that we never like to leave food behind. That was an extreme amount of carbs. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'll try not to ramble. I know that whole experience of eating half of that thing took forever.
Yeah.
So,
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed breakfast pastries more than we do right now. If you do, please give this video a like. Jump in the comment section, say something fun. It always means a lot to hear from you guys once we've recovered from these absolutely insane feats. It was a loss. We have to lose sometimes.
yeah.
That is okay.
But if you never bring too much, you never grow, right?
Yes.
And so that's how I'm looking at it, is the fact that like, if you don't push yourself to your absolute limit, there is no growth.
Yeah.
You just stay the same.
Amen to that. And on that note, if you are not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We will be back with plenty more Takedown Tuesday challenges. Whole lot of wins to come. Probably a few more fails because they are inevitable and part of the process. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. We will see you again next Takedown.
Oh, mother of God.
We knew.
I'm actually surprised we got that far.
Me too.
I'm very surprised we got that far. Man, for a second, I thought I was going to be able to finish that.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. When we were taking the thumbnail, I knew. That is just too much.
Okay, I gotta go put ice on my head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God. We gotta put the AC in this week.
Yeah.
All right.